Hello beautiful souls, my name is Arachnid, and welcome to Arachnid's Oracles. Happy Moon Day everyone! This is Moon Days, a weekly space where we come together to align with the cosmos. Every Monday I guide you through the astrology of the week, share collective tarot forecasts, and close with a healing practice, whether that's meditation, breathwork, sound healing, yoga, or Reiki. This is your space to reset, realign, and reconnect with yourself and the universe. So let's take a deep breath together. And step into this week's energy. Last week we experienced a lunar eclipse in Virgo, which brought powerful renewing energy into our lives. Virgo helps us see things clearly from a more logical and discerning perspective, encouraging us to evaluate what we truly want and what is actually supporting our growth. Along with that eclipse energy, we also had an intense weekend with the moon in Scorpio. Venus conjunct Neptune also happened, as well as Venus conjunct Saturn. These alignments tested many of our relationships, either strengthening deeper connections or bringing clarity about what may need to be released. With Venus now in Aries, there's a fiery honesty surrounding love and desire. It's making it very clear what we truly want and what we no longer want to tolerate. This week, we move into another important shift. On Tuesday, Jupiter goes direct in the sign of Cancer. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, growth, and wisdom. While it moves through its shadow period, this energy encourages us to grow through nurturing, compassion, and emotional connection. Cancer energy teaches us about care for ourselves, for others, and for the spaces we call home. If we've been integrating the lessons of this retrograde, Jupiter going direct can help us expand through empathy, protection, and dedication to supporting those around us. If not, we may notice tendencies towards emotional excess, overindulgence, or avoiding our deeper spiritual path. The lesson is ours to work with. Looking toward the weekend, the moon moves into Aquarius, bringing a refreshing energy of perspective and detachment. Aquarius encourages us to observe our emotions rather than become overwhelmed by them. Use this time to step back, reflect, and gain clarity. On Friday, Mars conjuncts the North Node in Pisces, bringing a powerful alignment between our actions and our soul's direction. This energy asks us to align our dreams, desires, and intuition with real movement and intention. It's an opportunity to take action toward what feels spiritually meaningful. Then on Sunday, Mercury conjuncts Mars, intensifying the energy around Mercury retrograde. This alignment can bring powerful conversations, strong ideas, and motivations to move forward with clarity. If we channel this energy constructively, it can give us the drive to turn our visions into reality. If not, it could also show up as irritability, impulsive words, or mental burnout. Balance will be key. Next week, we'll also experience a new moon in Pisces, and I will be hosting a new moon circle where we'll gather to set intentions for the month ahead and ignite our dreams using the beautiful intuitive energy of Pisces. And shortly after that, we move into Aries season, the true energetic beginning of the zodiac cycle. Aries season brings a surge of motivation, courage, and fresh starts. The collective begins to feel more energized, ready to take risks, begin projects, and move forward. Life starts to speed up again. As the first sign of the zodiac, Aries carries the energy of new life and new ideas. It's a fertile time to plant seeds for goals and visions that can grow throughout the rest of the year. And I'm really excited to see what the cards have to say about this week. All right, guys. Now let's see what the cards have to say for this week. We are going to be using the Mantra Oracle deck. All right, let's begin. This week we'll be doing situation, obstacle, and guidance. So let's see. For our situation, we have Light of the Soul in reverse. It's an internal thing. Boosting my self-esteem. Interesting. The situation that the collective is experiencing right now. And then the obstacle. It says Jardi Hai Akash Hai, radiating my full presence. Interesting. And then the guidance for this week. Ooh. Alright, so we have a lot of internal energy this week. It seems like we have a lot of an internal situation we're dealing with that has to do with ourselves, an internal obstacle that we are dealing with, as well as what we need to do is also internal. So, with this situation, it says the light of the soul, boosting my self-esteem. Before I get into this deck here, into this guidebook here, I'm feeling that this card is stating that the situation that we're feeling right now is a lack of self-esteem, a lack of belief in our own ability to succeed. It is creating a block in the flow of our own energy within our bodies and creating a blockage within ourselves to the outside world. Creating a blockage from our mental to action. You can even see it here with this flow right here. I'm seeing this as a blockage that we are currently dealing with. The situation is exactly that. So let's see what this says. Okay. The book says, I am the light of the soul, I am bountiful, I am beautiful, I am bliss, I am, I am. When this mantra is chanted during a yoga class, it is not rare to see students get tears in their eyes. To dare to declare and chant, I am beautiful, can be extremely difficult for people who believe the opposite. Such a positive affirmation is like an electroshock, for it makes us realize how far away we are from thinking it. Have you ever realized how beautiful you are, how bountiful you are? Are you aware of how blissful your true nature is, the one constituting your soul's light? In the end, we don't need any enemies. All we have to do is go to the back room of our mind where we haven't cleaned up the trash, and we'll find violent thoughts about ourselves. Destructive judgment, devastating statements, words like blades we turned against ourselves. It's time to change the narrative. Blaming our parents for why they failed to teach us, probably because they didn't learn it themselves. Blaming the school or the society as a whole. This will not help us gain self-esteem. You need to reconnect with your true essence. How can you not be enraptured by the beautiful and universal prowess that you are? How can you not bow to the abundance of cells your body constantly creates? This mantra grounds us within the great self, this elevated consciousness of love and light. The more you chant it, the more it will heal you. Stop compromising your self-esteem. Recognize your own beauty. It's not narcissistic. It is a prerequisite to unconditional love. Oh, I love this so very much. It suggests that you can sit down and chant this mantra like a self-blessing. And I think that is beautiful. So it's very much exactly what I was saying. It's an internal feeling of feeling like we're not enough. And it's blocking us from moving forward. It's blocking our gifts. And as we go into this obstacle here, and it is also in reverse, showing an internal energy here, it says, radiating my full presence. So I think that our obstacle here is, the situation is, we are blocking ourselves by feeling like we're not enough. And we need to work on empowering ourselves and feeling our self-love and boosting our self-esteem, because it is blocking us from radiating our full presence, from allowing ourselves to fully connect with the world around us. She's holding onto this tree, which helps us ground. When we ground in nature, it helps us ground and helps us renew ourselves. And so I feel like because of this situation of us not feeling worthy, we're blocking ourselves from connecting and radiating outward in a way that allows us to take up space and fully connect with our environment. So let's see what this says on here. The earth is, the ether is, Guru Ramdas is. Are you aware of yourself? Are you in tune with your emotions, with your physical sensations and dull pain? Are you aware of the thousands of thoughts running through your head every single time you blink? This card demands that you stop running away from the truth to amplify your own presence. It is time to feel the moment. Some days it takes a massage to discover a piercing tension we had unknowingly carried for months. Other days, it's an external situation that makes us realize we were harboring forgotten anger or unfathomable grief. As long as we avoid these uncomfortable feelings, we stop them from evolving. The only way to set emotions that are stagnant back into motion is to feel them. This mantra, also called Ishit Sadhana mantra, anchors us in the moment and connects us with the sadhana energy of the earth, its power and magnetism in all its elements. By chanting that the earth is, we humbly take back our place as humans within the hummus. How can we hope to connect to nature or our planet if we don't listen to our bodies? The second verse of the Sadhana mantra asks us to recognize the existence of the Akash. The Akash is the fifth element, the ether. It is the most subtle of elements. We often simplify it by saying it's both void and space, but it's so much more. When we recognize that the Akash's existence is the mantra, when we recognize the Akasha's existence, this mantra brings us to see what passes us well beyond the Earth's atmosphere. As you chant the mantra, takes you up the ladder of subtlety by identifying what is happening in your body. By connecting to the Earth, you'll learn about your emotions and your limiting thoughts. Consciousness rises to the sky and the boundless great. We then stop running away and vibrate our full presence. I love this so much. Very much goes with what I was saying. We need to be filling our cup and filling ourselves up so that we have a boost in our self-esteem, because we're blocking ourselves from radiating fully to connect to our environment. And like this was saying, this book was saying, it was literally stating that this mantra helps us connect more with our world and our environment, so that we can ground more, so we can take up more presence, because we don't notice things in our body. We're on the constant go. It's not allowing us to fully feel and fully experience. And without full on going all the time, which is what the obstacle is, it's the constant going, the lack of grounding, the lack of connecting our minds to our bodies and our bodies to our environments in a way that allows us to fully express ourselves and be in our full presence in the present moment. Our inability to be in the present moment is what's creating this issue of not seeing our own light and our own fullness of self, that we are worthy. It's a really powerful thing on an internal basis, guys. And with this last card being guidance, it says recover the universal truth. And I think the guidance here is to know that your highest self is the creator, as same as my highest self is. It's like the saying of Namaste. I honor the place in you that is the same in me. I honor the place in you where the whole universe resides. I honor the place in you of love, of light, of peace, and of truth. I honor the place in you that is the same in me. There is but one. And that is what I feel like this is saying. That all within all of us is that light, the universal creation of all things. That we have the ability to go within ourselves and connect to truth in such a spiritual way, because God is within us. And when we recover that universal truth by meditating and really going within ourselves and healing, we can let go and detach from a lot of these obstacles and situations that are preventing us from moving forward and being in our full presence and seeing ourselves in a much better light and much fuller way. So let's see what this book says. True in the beginning, true throughout time, true here and now. Nanak said it, truth always will be. Even when most humans believed the earth was immobile and at the center of the universe, she was still in perpetual motion. Using a refracting telescope, Galileo listened to his instincts and, against the opinion of his peers, confirmed the heliocentric model. The earth rotates around the sun. This mantra encourages you to find unconditional truth beyond the ever-changing opinions, judgments, and external circumstances. The truth simply is. Which truth have you strayed away from? Remember the certainties you had about yourself as a teenager. Remember all the times you believed in illusory vision of reality. Remember all the promises you didn't keep. What was true about you yesterday? What is true about you today? And what will be true about you tomorrow? This mantra invites you to take a step back and connect to the most absolute knowledge through the highest levels of your consciousness. Observe the signs you have already received. Your own consciousness is showing you the way to the truth so you can hear and express it freely without trying to oppress others. The law of truth gives us the gift of flowing communication and unlimited knowledge. It is connected to the fifth chakra, located in the throat. No more struggling, no more trying to convince others. Every time we get a little closer to the truth, we are influenced by its radiance. To remind yourself, I know that I know, sing this mantra for at least 7 minutes and place your hands in a mudra with your thumb and fingers pressed together, like so. This symbol right here, this connects you to the universal energy of completeness. It brings clarity. That's why people meditate with this on their thighs. And I feel like that energy, what it was saying, was very much similar to what I was saying was, we have our highest self is there. We have our truths within us. We just have to go within and ask for the guidance. It's within us. We just have to ask for it. So I advise us to meditate to get more clarity on ways that we are preventing ourselves from being fully in our present moment and allowing us to connect to our bodies and our environment. And where does this stem from? Where is it stemming from that is making us feel like this, feel this detachment? And it's saying that the situation that's making us feel this attachment, creating this obstacle, is our lack of self-esteem. But we have the answers within us. It's all within us. This is all internal. We've got this. You've got this. All right. Let's move on to our healing segment. All right. Gotta get out your mats. So I'm going to be doing some yin yoga. We are going to be holding the positions for at least 2 to 3 minutes. So if anything is uncomfortable, feel free to move your body in a different way that makes it more comfortable for you. It's all about comfortability, and it's not about overextending ourselves. All right. So let's start by sitting on our mats, cross-legged, maybe even having a little bit of the Gyan Mudra. Taking a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Let's just take another deep breath in. And out. Another deep breath in. And Put your hands together. And now we're gonna reach up to the sky and down. Reach up to the sky and down. And reach up to the sky one time. And down. Okay. Now we're gonna go on all fours. And we're gonna go into a wide-legged child's pose. A wide-legged child's pose. And just rest back. Hands spread out. And just let your head be heavy and your hips be heavy. You can move your head a little side to side, giving yourself a forehead massage. But just breathe here. Take a deep breath in and rise yourself on all fours. And breathe out and go into a bit of cat and cow at your own pace here. Bringing your chin up and bringing your chin down on your pelvic floor. And back into cow. And back into cat. And then go into a neutral spine. And now we're gonna take our right leg and bring it out. And bring it to the side. Little wide stance. Bring our left leg straight out. Bring ourselves a little down here. We're just gonna sit here and bring our head to the ground. The way to make this an active stretch is to keep your left leg straight and keep your right leg at a 90-degree angle. And just breathe. You should feel muscles start to relax. Some of your glute muscles, let it go. Take a deep breath in. Get yourself back up. Knee. Now we're going to take this and we're going to go into a pigeon pose. Take your right knee and fold it so that it's touching your right wrist. And flex your toes. Make your left leg straight. And bring yourself down. You can stay up here if you need to. Stay up there, but you can come back down here. And just rest your head here. And just breathe. Take a deep breath, bring yourself up, curl up your toes, and come onto off a plank position. Bring your right knee down, straighten out that left leg, and curl it up, and come back down. Onto the other side here. And remember to keep that now right leg active and straight, and keep that left knee bent at a 90-degree angle, and keep your body as straight as you can, because we're really trying to open up that left inner thigh and inner hip. And just rest here. Let's take a deep breath in and come back up. And then we're going to take our leg and do a pigeon pose on the other side. Dropping that right knee and having that left knee next to our left wrist. We could stay up here if we need to, but if you want a deeper stretch, you could join me further down here. Remember to take deep breaths here. Our hips store a lot of trauma, a lot of emotions. It's okay to let it go. Let's take a deep breath in and bring ourselves back up. Plank. And we're just gonna go back into a wide-legged child's pose. And let's just thank ourselves for showing up today, for being here on this mat together, taking the time to connect with ourselves, connect with the universe. Let's be grateful for our bodies, for getting us here. Deep breath in, come up onto all fours, and let's just sit down. Closing our eyes. Taking a deep breath in and out. Bringing our hands up above our heads and down to center. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you guys have a beautiful week. Happy Moon Day.